Are you ready for some thrilling Formula One secrets? Red Bull has a super secret plan to create a brand new racing dream team, causing quite a buzz in the racing world. So let's dive into this video today to know all about Red Bull's top secret master plan for a new racing team. In Formula One, imagine every team having a shot at victory each race weekend. That's the dream, but it's never happened due to differences in skills, funds, and tech. However, since Liberty Media took over, they want to make F1 as thrilling as the NFL, where any team can win on any given day, known as on any given Sunday. Liberty's CEO, Greg Maffei, aims to create a dynamic ecosystem. It's a tough task, but they're up for it, believing the solution may come from the challenge itself. Will Red Bull revive Formula One's competitive spirit? It may sound crazy, but there's a hidden plan in the works, concealed behind the closed doors of the Formula One paddock as you watch this video. Do you remember the thrilling 2016 season when Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg went head-to-head? Mercedes dominated, but their drivers had an intense battle all season long, providing fans with an unforgettable spectacle. This is precisely what Red Bull aims to recreate in Formula One. The recent news about Daniel Ricciardo replacing Nick de Vries at AlphaTauri stirred up the early stages of the silly season in Formula One. While the coverage suggests that Daniel will stay with AlphaTauri for the season's remainder and potentially replace Sergio Perez next year, Red Bull is considering more options. Their goal is to assemble a dream team with the best drivers Formula One has to offer. Some media sources have hinted that Liberty Media, the organization overseeing Formula One, is encouraging Red Bull to sign a driver who can challenge Max Verstappen, enhancing the sport's excitement. The two drivers of interest are Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc. You might wonder why Red Bull would risk upsetting Max, or why any driver would want to be his teammate when they might not receive favoritism from the team. Let's address these points. It's true that Red Bull wouldn't want to disrupt Max too much, considering he's currently the best driver on the grid, consistently bringing them victories. However, as other teams catch up due to the current regulations, Red Bull will eventually need another driver capable of consistently scoring high points. Sergio Perez has shown that he might not be able to do this. Max Verstappen isn't the type to shy away from competition. In fact, it might even motivate him further. So the idea of another top-tier driver joining Red Bull could bring more excitement to the sport, ensuring fans are on the edge of their seats once again. The quest for a winning formula. Winning the Constructors' Championship means big money for Red Bull. Having a second driver who can come close to Max Verstappen would significantly boost achieving that goal. Bringing in drivers like Lando Norris or Charles Leclerc wouldn't upset Max. It would only motivate him further. Since the passing of Red Bull's founder Dietrich Mateschitz, there have been changes in how Red Bull operates behind the scenes. The dynamics within the team have shifted, and there are new visions and strategies for the future. One of these goals is to secure a second top-tier driver for the team. If the new Red Bull CEO, Oliver Mintzlaff, wants two top drivers, it's likely to happen, whether Max agrees or not. Now, let's talk about why Lando and Charles are in the spotlight. Red Bull has already approached both of these drivers. Starting with Lando Norris, there was a meeting between his manager Mark Berryman and Red Bull's motorsport advisor Helmut Marko, spotted at the Red Bull motorhome by the Daily Telegraph at Silverstone. This fueled speculation that Norris was being headhunted. Despite having a contract with McLaren until 2025, Norris is considered one of the strongest young drivers, and his youthful nature would fit well with Red Bull. Charles Leclerc has also been recently approached by Red Bull. Discussions with Leclerc began in late May to explore the possibility of him leaving Ferrari. Ferrari has been working hard to renew Leclerc's contract, but the talks have left him uncertain. One compelling reason for Leclerc to consider Red Bull is his growing discontent with Ferrari's performance. Ferrari's struggles in recent times have been disappointing, and Leclerc's frustrations may push him toward a new opportunity. The high stakes and potential losers. Ferrari has slipped behind Red Bull, Mercedes, Aston Martin, and McLaren in car performance, a surprising decline. Charles Leclerc is frustrated with Ferrari's poor showing and may seek a move elsewhere. The prospect of Lando racing alongside Max, rekindling the 2016 Mercedes rivalry, is thrilling, but there may be losers like Sergio Perez. Daniel Ricciardo's AlphaTauri stint hints at a possible return to Red Bull if he performs well. Red Bull may prefer Lando or Charles due to youth and skill. However, contracts pose a challenge. Sergio Perez, Charles Leclerc, and Lando Norris are bound to their teams. The situation is uncertain, but changes are brewing. So, will we see another intense season with teammates battling for the title, and who will replace Sergio Perez? What do you think of the top secret plan of Red Bull? Comment below and subscribe for more.